Turkey is a paradise for food lovers, and its street food scene is one of the best of the world. From sizzling kebabs to sweet, syrupy desserts, every bite is an explosion of flavors that tells a story of tradition, culture, and passion. Whether you are walking through the lively streets of Istanbul, wandering through a historic bazaar, or exploring a quiet coastal town, Turkish street food offers something for everyone. It is more than just food. It is an experience, a way to connect with the country's rich culinary heritage. What makes Turkish cuisine so special? It is the perfect balance of spices, fresh ingredients, and cooking techniques that have been passed down for generations. Some dishes are simple yet satisfying, while others are packed with bold, unforgettable flavors. From crispy, sesame-covered simit to juicy, flavorful doner, every meal brings something new to the table. If you love savory meals, there are plenty of smoky, grilled delights. If you have a sweet tooth, you will fall in love with Turkey's irresistible desserts. Each city in Turkey has its own specialty, and the best way to experience the country's culinary diversity is through its street food. These dishes are not only delicious, but also deeply rooted in Turkish history. Whether you are grabbing a quick snack from a street vendor or sitting down for a traditional meal, every bite connects you to a tradition that has been enjoyed for centuries. And the best part? Turkish street food is affordable, filling, and always full of flavor. So what should you try first? With so many options, choosing can be overwhelming. But do not worry, we have got you covered. Stay with us as we explore the top 10 best Turkish street foods that you simply cannot miss. Get ready for a mouth-watering journey through Turkey's most iconic and delicious street eats. 1. Simit, Turkey's favorite street snack. If you visit Turkey, you will see street vendors selling simit everywhere. This round, sesame-crusted bread is often compared to a bagel, but it has a crunchier texture and a soft, chewy inside. Simit is a go-to breakfast or snack, often paired with cheese, olives, or a cup of Turkish tea. Some vendors sell it plain, while others offer versions with chocolate, jam, or even savory fillings like cheese or pastırma. It is simple yet satisfying, making it one of the most beloved street foods in Turkey. Whether you are in Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, or even a small village, you will always find a vendor selling fresh simit, usually stacked in neat piles on a wooden cart. It is a symbol of Turkish culture, enjoyed by people from all walks of life, from busy professionals grabbing a quick bite to children snacking on their way to school. You can grab one on the go or sit at a cafe and enjoy it with a view of the Bosphorus or a bustling city square. No matter how you eat it, simit is a must-try Turkish street food that connects locals and tourists alike. The history of simit dates back to the Ottoman Empire, where it was a popular snack among traders and travelers. Historical records suggest that simit was first made in palace bakeries before becoming widely available to the public. Today, it remains a staple in Turkish cuisine, with locals enjoying it fresh from street vendors, bakeries, or even supermarkets. Some people prefer to dip it in tahini, honey, or fruit preserves for extra flavor, while others love it with a spread of butter and jam. 2. Doner, the king of Turkish street food. Doner is one of Turkey's most famous street foods, loved by locals and tourists alike. It consists of thinly sliced, marinated meat, usually lamb, beef, or chicken, that is slowly cooked on a vertical rotisserie, resulting in perfectly tender and flavorful layers. As the outer layer crisps up from the heat, the meat is shaved off in thin slices and served in a sandwich, a wrap, durum, or on a plate with rice, salad, and grilled vegetables. The secret to great doner is the spices and marinade, which typically include a mix of garlic, yogurt, cumin, paprika, and other seasonings that give the meat a rich, smoky flavor. Every bite is juicy, tender, and packed with bold, aromatic spices that make doner one of the most satisfying street foods in Turkey. Doner is available everywhere, from small food stalls and street carts to large restaurants and even upscale eateries. Whether you try it in a crispy sandwich with crunchy vegetables and tangy sauces, wrapped in warm, lavish bread for a more portable meal, or plated with fragrant rice and roasted peppers, doner is guaranteed to be a highlight of your Turkish food experience. Some vendors serve it with a drizzle of garlic yogurt sauce or spicy tomato paste, adding an extra layer of flavor that makes it even more irresistible. Döner is also commonly paired with ayran, a cold, refreshing yogurt drink that balances the richness of the meat. The history of döner goes back hundreds of years, with some historians believing it originated from Ottoman soldiers who cooked meat on their swords over an open fire. Over time, the cooking method evolved into the vertical rotisserie we see today, which was popularized in the 19th century in the city of Bursa. Döner has since spread around the world, influencing dishes like the Greek gyro, Arabic shawarma, and even Germany's famous Döner kebab, which has become a fast food staple in cities like Berlin. 3. Balık ekmek, the iconic fish sandwich of Istanbul. If you visit Istanbul, you have to try balık ekmek, the famous fish sandwich that captures the essence of the city's street food culture. It is a simple yet incredibly tasty dish made with freshly grilled mackerel or sea bass, stuffed inside a soft bread roll with crisp lettuce, sliced onions, and a generous squeeze of lemon juice. What makes this dish special is its freshness. The fish is usually caught the same day from the Bosphorus and cooked right in front of you, ensuring a rich, smoky flavor with every bite. The best place to try balık ekmek is at the boats near the Galata Bridge, where vendors grill the fish on their boats and serve it directly to customers. The sizzling sound of fish hitting the grill, combined with the irresistible smoky aroma, fills the air, making it impossible to resist. The combination of warm, flaky fish, crunchy vegetables, and the refreshing acidity of lemon creates a perfect balance of flavors that is both satisfying and light. Many locals and tourists enjoy pairing balık ekmek with turşu suyu, a traditional pickled vegetable juice that adds a tangy, slightly sour kick to the meal. The contrast between the savory sandwich and the bold flavors of the pickled drink makes for a unique and authentic culinary experience. Whether you eat it while standing by the waterfront or sitting on a bench overlooking the Bosphorus, this dish provides not only a delicious meal, but also an unforgettable atmosphere. 4. Lahmacun, the Turkish pizza. Lahmacun is often called Turkish pizza, but it is quite different from its Italian counterpart. It is a thin, crispy flatbread topped with a flavorful mixture of minced meat, tomatoes, onions, garlic, and a special blend of Turkish spices. Unlike traditional pizza, it does not have cheese or a thick crust, making it lighter and crispier. Baked in a wood-fired oven until golden and fragrant, lahmacun is best enjoyed fresh and hot. The ideal way to eat it is to squeeze some fresh lemon juice on top. Add a handful of parsley and thinly sliced onions. Roll it up like a wrap and take a bite. The result is a burst of bold flavors, savory, tangy, and slightly smoky, all coming together in a satisfying bite. Lahmacun is one of the most affordable and widely available street foods in Turkey, making it a popular choice for a quick meal. Whether eaten on the go or enjoyed at a local eatery, it is always a delicious and filling option. Many people pair it with ayran, a traditional Turkish yogurt drink that balances the rich, spiced flavors of the topping with its cool, creamy texture. While the classic version is made with minced lamb or beef, some vendors offer variations with spicy peppers, extra herbs, or even an egg cracked on top for a richer taste. In some regions, people also enjoy it with a side of pickled vegetables or sumac seasoned onions, adding a refreshing contrast to the dish. 5. Midi dolma, stuffed mussels with a delicious twist. If you love seafood, midi dolma is a street food you have to try. These stuffed mussels are filled with fragrant spiced rice, pine nuts, and currants, creating a perfect balance of savory, slightly sweet, and tangy flavors. Served with a generous squeeze of fresh lemon, each bite bursts with richness and freshness. The best way to enjoy midi dolma is right at the vendor's stand. Open the shell, drizzle some lemon juice, and eat the mussel in one satisfying bite. The combination of the tender mussel, flavorful rice, and citrusy zing makes it an unforgettable treat that is both simple and deeply addictive. The tradition of eating midi dolma dates back to Ottoman times, when seafood played a major role in the empire's diverse cuisine. Over the years, it became a beloved street food, enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Today, you can find midi dolma vendors at night markets, along coastal promenades, and in bustling city squares, especially in Istanbul, Izmir, and Antalya. These vendors often sell them by the dozen, and once you start, it is hard to stop. Each mussel is carefully cleaned and stuffed before being steamed to perfection, allowing the flavors to meld together beautifully. Some vendors even add a touch of cinnamon or allspice, giving the filling an extra depth of flavor. For many, midi dolma is more than just a snack. It is a social experience. Whether you are grabbing a few on the go or sitting down with a plateful to share with friends, the process of eating them one by one makes for a fun and flavorful dining ritual. On warm summer evenings, locals often pair midi dolma with a cold beer or a refreshing glass of ayran, creating the perfect combination of bold and refreshing tastes. Some seafood lovers even challenge themselves to see how many they can eat in one sitting, making it a favorite late-night indulgence. 6. Kumpir, the ultimate stuffed baked potato. Kumpir is one of the most filling and customizable street foods in Turkey. It is a huge baked potato with a crispy skin and a soft, fluffy inside that is mixed with butter and cheese until creamy. Once mashed, it is loaded with a variety of toppings, allowing you to create the perfect combination of flavors. You can choose from olives, pickles, corn, sausages, mushrooms, peas, Russian salad, ketchup, mayonnaise, and more. The result is a delicious, warm, and satisfying dish that feels like comfort food at its best. The best place to try kumpir is in Ortaköy, Istanbul, where vendors line up along the streets, each offering their unique version of this stuffed baked potato. The presentation is just as impressive as the taste. Each vendor carefully arranges the toppings in a colorful display, making it hard to resist. Some people prefer their kumpir simple with just butter and cheese, while others go all out, piling on as many toppings as possible. Kumpir is the perfect street food for those who love rich, creamy, and savory flavors. It is also a great choice for vegetarians, since you can customize it with all vegetable toppings. Whether you eat it as a snack or a full meal, one thing is certain: kumpir will leave you feeling full and satisfied. If you love baked potatoes, this is one Turkish street food you cannot miss. 7. Kokoreç, a unique and flavorful delight. Kokoreç is one of the most adventurous and flavorful street foods in Turkey. It is made from seasoned lamb intestines, wrapped around skewers, and grilled over an open flame. The meat is finely chopped, mixed with spices, tomatoes, and green peppers, and then served inside a crispy bread roll. The result is a rich, smoky, and spicy sandwich that is packed with bold flavors. While it might not be for everyone, kokoreç is a favorite late-night snack in Turkey. This dish has a long history and is believed to have originated in the Balkans and Greece, but Turkey has made it its own. The best kokoreç is cooked over charcoal, giving it a deep, smoky flavor. Street vendors prepare it fresh, chopping the meat right in front of customers, filling the air with an irresistible aroma. Many people enjoy it with a glass of ayran or pickle juice, which balances out the rich, meaty taste. Kokoreç is especially popular after a night out, as its bold flavors and rich texture make it a great late-night snack. Some vendors add extra spices like red pepper flakes and oregano to enhance the taste. Even though it may sound unusual, those who try kokoreç often fall in love with its crispy, juicy, and perfectly seasoned flavors. If you are an adventurous eater looking for an authentic Turkish street food experience, kokoreç is a must-try. 8. Börek, the flaky and savory pastry. Börek is a delicious, flaky pastry that comes in many different varieties. It is made from thin layers of dough, yufka, that are filled with cheese, spinach, minced meat, or potatoes, then baked or fried until golden brown. The layers of pastry create a crispy yet soft texture that melts in your mouth. Börek can be enjoyed for breakfast, as a snack, or even as a full meal. One of the most popular versions is su böreği, which is soft, buttery, and resembles a lasagna due to its layers of boiled dough. Another common type is sigara böreği, which is shaped like a thin roll and deep fried to crispy perfection. It is often served with tea, making it a perfect snack for any time of the day. Börek has been a staple in Turkish cuisine for centuries, dating back to the Ottoman Empire. You can find burek in bakeries, street stalls, and even restaurants, each offering their own twist on the classic recipe. Some vendors sell huge trays of burek, cutting it into squares or rolls for customers. The combination of buttery pastry, rich fillings, and light crispiness makes burek one of Turkey's most beloved street foods. Whether you prefer it stuffed with cheese, meat, or vegetables, burek is a street food you have to try. 9. Tavuk pilav, the simple yet delicious chicken rice. Tavuk pilav, or chicken rice, is one of the simplest yet most comforting street foods in Turkey. It consists of fluffy, buttery rice topped with shredded boiled chicken, sometimes served with chickpeas for extra texture. This dish might look plain, but its flavors are rich and satisfying. The key to a great tavuk pilav is the quality of the rice and the way it is cooked, often with chicken broth and butter for extra depth. You will often find street vendors selling tavuk pilav from glass carts, keeping the rice warm and fresh throughout the day. Some people like to add a sprinkle of black pepper or red pepper flakes for extra flavor, while others enjoy it with pickles or yogurt on the side. It is an affordable and filling meal, making it a favorite among students, workers, and travelers. Tavuk pilav has a long history in Turkish cuisine, influenced by Ottoman-era rice dishes. It is commonly found at home-cooked meals, but its popularity as a street food has grown over the years. It is perfect for those who prefer simple yet hearty flavors. Whether you are looking for a quick bite or a full meal, tavuk pilav is a classic Turkish comfort food that never disappoints. 10. Knef, the ultimate sweet treat. No list of Turkish street food would be complete without a sweet and irresistible dessert, and knef is the perfect way to end your food journey. Knef is a crispy golden pastry made with shredded phyllo dough, kadayif, filled with gooey, melted cheese, and soaked in sweet syrup. It is then topped with crushed pistachios for added crunch and flavor. The combination of crunchy pastry, warm cheese, and sugary syrup creates a dessert like no other. Knef is usually cooked in small copper pans, ensuring it is crispy on the outside, while keeping the cheese perfectly melted inside. It is traditionally served hot, making it a perfect dessert for cold evenings. Many people enjoy it with a scoop of ice cream or a glass of strong Turkish tea. Knef is especially popular in the southeastern cities of Turkey, such as Gaziantep, where it is made with local cheeses for an even richer taste. The balance of savory cheese and sweet syrup makes knef a unique dessert that surprises many first-time eaters. It is one of the most famous desserts in Turkey, and once you try it, you will understand why. If you have a sweet tooth and love desserts with texture, knef is a must-try street food that captures the magic of Turkish sweets. Final thoughts. The magic of Turkish street food. Turkish street food is more than just a quick bite. It is a journey through history, culture, and incredible flavors. Every dish tells a story, carrying the essence of centuries-old traditions and the influence of diverse civilizations that have shaped Turkish cuisine. From the smoky, grilled perfection of doner to the delicate layers of burek and the sweet, syrupy indulgence of knef, each street food is a masterpiece crafted with passion and skill. Whether you are walking through the vibrant streets of Istanbul, exploring a historic bazaar, or enjoying the coastal breeze in Izmir, you will find street vendors preparing fresh, mouth-watering dishes that are impossible to resist. The beauty of Turkish street food lies not just in its variety, but in its accessibility. It is affordable, filling, and widely available, making it a favorite among both locals and visitors. Every region of Turkey has its own specialties, offering a culinary adventure that never gets boring. In the morning, you might grab a warm, sesame-crusted simit with a cup of strong Turkish tea. By noon, a perfectly spiced lahmacun or a generously stuffed doner wrap could be your go-to meal. In the evening, you can indulge in the rich, cheesy goodness of pie or the irresistible flavors of midi dolma, freshly stuffed mussels with fragrant rice and lemon. And of course, no food journey in Turkey is complete without a sweet ending. Perhaps a crispy, golden baklava dripping with honey or a plate of hot gooey knef topped with crushed pistachios. But exploring Turkish street food is not just about the food itself. It is about the experience. It is about watching skilled vendors work their magic, flipping dough, grilling meats, and assembling flavors with precision and expertise. It is about standing in a busy stall, chatting with locals, and savoring every bite while soaking in the sights and sounds of Turkey's lively streets. It is about the rich aromas that fill the air, the laughter of people enjoying their meals, and the shared love of good food that brings everyone together. Whether you prefer grilled meats, fresh seafood, crispy pastries, or decadent desserts, there is a street food in Turkey that is perfect for you. The diversity of flavors ensures that every bite is a new discovery, and every meal is an unforgettable experience. Turkish street food is more than just a way to eat. It is a way to connect with the heart and soul of the country. So, the next time you find yourself in Turkey, do not just stick to restaurants. Step into the streets, follow the aromas, and try as many street foods as you can. From the first bite to the last, you will be immersed in a world of bold flavors, rich traditions, and unforgettable culinary delights. Trust us, once you start exploring Turkish street food, you will never want to stop. Don't forget to like and subscribe.